Alright, now I just gotta check and make sure my stream is running. Oh, that's not looking good. Failed to load module. Why isn't my chat loading? There we go. Now I got her. Alright. Now, I think I need to go to the manor. First, I found something out today that if I go on my on the save that I was trying to get the bestiary done on, it actually completes it on both, so I shouldn't be missing anything. I should be ahead of the game. Yep. But I think I have to set these back. Nope, they're all set. Perfect. Alright. Let's get cracking. As soon as that crack is open. Kidding. It blinded me right off the jump. Yeah. Fix my blind status here. Do I have? I do have plenty of eye drops. Okay. Where do I need to go? I need to go down. Oh, there's a chocobo forest here. We want to make sure we get that. Ooh. That hurt. How much money do I have? I got 10,000. I didn't refill my potions. Well, shit. There I go back. Or do I need to farm for money first? I can only get 18 in. I'll do it. So that. Sell those two. Yeah. We'll buy a shitload of them. Now we'll go. Fucking back attack. That's our next target. Is that building right there? chocobo forest here too. Yeah. Just check something real quick. Missing some items. Alright. 12 chests. This is where magic keys come in. Nothing. Nothing. Back attacked again. Nightmares. Jesus. God damn it, he did it again. Confusion sucks. Actually, no, okay. Some chests. Golden sword. Golden sword. And he got confused. Jesus. Golden sword. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 golden swords and 1 useful item. Where are they? I just picked up 11 golden swords. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. An expensive sword made of pure gold. Shitty swords made of pure gold. Hopefully they sell for a bunch, because they're all gonna get sold. Lost gold. Good. Get all the status back. This is a good level for Larry. Let's check out these other rooms. Nothing. Gold bears, nothing to worry about. There's 2/2s with no abilities. Anybody that plays Magic would know that reference. Good roll for Shemp. What level was my red maid? Is there 54 and 53? Splitting the wall. Oh good, he missed with his confusion thing. He didn't. But it went away as soon as he got there. That's kind of cool. That should heal up. She didn't learn anything. Or mini. Me too. You think I'm gonna give up my crystal over my dead body? Oh, I got no level 3s left. Well, he doesn't mind lightning so much. Let's see how he likes fire. Ice did pretty good. Yeah, silence the guy who's not doing magic. Appreciate that. Alright, so it's ice. Physical attacks seem to be the best. Oh, he's dead, motherfucker. Got him. No, not my crystal. I'll smash it before I hand it over. Crystal broke into 1,000,000 pieces. Not the crystal. How could you? Now it will never be yours. Goldor dropped the key to unlock the chains around the ship, but as soon as you grasp it, it disappears. The curse is lifted and the airship can be flown once more. Our ship is unchanged, but the crystal is gone. What do we do now? Get the fuck out. Jesus, they really don't like the red mage this time. Man is confused. And my black mage is confused. Dang it. Stop confusing my fucking guys. Gold Warrior. Jesus. Leave the place and immediately get to fight. It's alright though. We need money. I'm missing some items here too, I think, so... I'm pretty sure I know where all of them are, though. I played through here earlier on the other file I'm using to complete the bestiary. Since I fucked it up. I found it. Yep, that's all of them. All right. Where is the next place? Chocobo Forest? Yep, Chocobo Forest. I need to find all the Chocobo Forest too. Chocobo Forest. Can't go in there yet. Got that one. Another Chocobo Forest. Can't go there yet. Can't land on land. What do they got for weapons? For Geomancer and Bard. 2 items here. I feel like all the equipment here is going to be for Geomancers and Bards. Feathered hat, Bard vest, Gaia vest, Rune bracers. There goes most of my money. Oh, caused an earthquake. So it's Kaiser Knuckles. Oh yeah, the gold. I'll just get rid of all of those. To find. I think it's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, it tells you if you beat Bahamut, you get Bahamut. If you beat Leviathan, you get Leviathan. Chocobo song. So Final Fantasy XIV played with that same idea. We're in sealed away in a castle to get over. So yeah, Final Fantasy XIV played with the idea of, well, your characters in Final Fantasy XIV are the Warriors of Light, right? Well, there's 14 other, let's call them realities. And one of the realities, instead of having the hero of light, they have the heroes of darkness. Because balance matters. So when light gets too powerful, the heroes of darkness are chosen to balance out the light. It's a really cool storyline, and I really dug it. Didn't know it came from this game. So that's kind of cool to find out. Chocobo Forest. Cave there, but there's really nothing we can do with it right now. She's got some lady in there sleeping. And she's the keeper of dreams or something. How many more Chocobo forests are there? There's gotta be at least a couple. Here we go. Town over here. Repleto. Why isn't my summon spell working? Let me try it again. chocobo. Oh no, another chocobo. What am I doing wrong? Leviathan and Bahamut no longer inhabit these lands. Noah sealed them on the floating continent. We know where Bahamut was. He's not there anymore. Once was a great, powerful mage named Noah who lived on the Dog continent, but he's no longer with us. The ancient times, the power of light flooded the world. A cataclysmic event we call the Wrath of Light. Now the same thing is happening with the power of darkness. Something must be summoning it. What it is, though, I cannot say. All I know is that which once brought balance to the world is thrown into chaos. If either the light or the dark were to envelope the other, neither one would survive. Yeah, essentially that's what I was talking about. If like balance is kind of a big deal for these games, apparently. Got an elixir. Nifty glifty. I heard there's an underwater treasure trove beneath a small triangular island. That'd be nice. I don't know how to get underwater. One chest, there's 3 more items. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, let's check the end. Spells or something I can get. Yeah, this is where you get summons. Yep. Chocobo, Shiva, Rama, Ifrit, and Titan. Get them all just in case. That way I have them. Turtle show. Here. Oh, I got them all. Okay. Do I need to sleep? No, I can save the money. Alright. This one, right? Yeah. It's just a cave that doesn't matter yet. Rogaroo Mage. That's new. Kill him though, so that makes it alright. Sandworms. Oh, I'm blind. That's great. Another Chocobo Forest. There's a small patch of land right up here. Oh, fuck it. It fixes blindness. Didn't seem to learn too much. There's a cave here. I think I came in here before and this shit was... I think it's blocked by a couple rocks. Yeah. That's a dragon. That hurts. Stop being the dumb. Managed to kill it though. Hey, they do drop items. Yeah, high potion from that. Get out here, heal him up.
Hello?
Hello?
You found a canoe.
I've had a canoe.
An entire douche canoe? Why are you using Phoenix Stones?
I didn't mean to. I auto attacked again. The Phoenix Stones are expensive, so I kind of hate that.
Yeah.
So I learned something interesting when I was, bored at work and decided I was going to play this for a little bit. The bestiary from my other playthrough, the old save that I had to load to finish bestiary out.
Yeah.
The bestiary carries over.
Oh, so because you went back, you actually have that now?
Yeah, so I should be good all the way up to 100. Maybe a little more than 100. Yeah.
Well,
104. I'm good too.
That's awesome.
So yeah. I can't go out there in the canoe. What the hell's wrong with me? I need to get back to my airship. So it can get shot down so I can get a new airship. I went ahead and bought the spells for the summons that you don't have to fight. Even though I probably won't be using a different, like, black magey job for a while. Which is basically what a summoner is, right? It's like a high-speed black mage. I am having some issues with fucking Twitch tonight.
Level up. What about it?
I'm having some issues with Twitch tonight. Go up here and get shot down.
What are you gonna do? Get another Wheel of Time?
Yeah, another whole ass fucking airship. Spoiler.
A whole ass airship?
A whole ass airship. Forgot there's fights in this. Do 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 do. The hell was that?
Your mother.
Thunder Spear, Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm, Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm, Phoenix down. Thunder Spear, Dragon Mail, Dragon Helm, Dragon Phoenix down. Dragon Helm, Thunder Spear.
Almost like they have dragoons here.
Well, I mean, it is
If they do,
it is the Dragon's Spire.
if they do, then why, or why, did they shoot you down with cannons that didn't just jump and wreck your airship?
Because they don't have Estinian.
Wow. He still hits really hard.
Yeah. Yes, he does. Almost 2,000 damage on the punches. Kind of spoiled myself on my bestiary playthrough though.
Why's that?
On that one I'm playing with the boosts on, so I get 4 times all of the rewards. Just to make it a little faster, a little easier. And I'm not using those on this playthrough, so
You need to have a little more grind.
I'm no stranger to grinding games, but fuck out of the way. Why do you insist on being in the way? Prince. This is the revival pond. There's 11 chests and 2 items. Okay, go in there. Summon the fat chocobo. Oh, hey. Greens, greens. Greens, 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 greens. 3, 6, 9, 11. Okay, so I got all the chests in one spot.
You give him a snack?
Well, the guy gave him a snack. Apparently the prince is in here. Oh, he's getting his ass kicked. Leave him alone. I got 2 of them to take the liking. Yeah, he's the prince. He was hiding. I get it, I get it. Have mercy. They're all Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Stop to the right.
Please take this. Dragon Mail. Ribbit. Fuck out of the way.
Have a Prince kiss that.
I did not mean to go into the door. And a wind spear. I haven't gotten a new weapon for anyone but the monk in a while.
Well, try to push you into using some of the other jobs. Heal up, recover my magic, all that shit. There's nothing here but a couple stores. Full of high potions. What about the low potions? Maybe some Phoenix Stones?
They're not worth using. The low potions aren't worth using anymore. That's a library, I can't go in there yet. Only a dragoon can defeat the avian monster Garuda. That's what I heard. I thought about making one of them a dragoon. Never been a huge fan of dragoons.
Why?
I don't like the jump mechanic. It makes me feel like I'm wasting a turn. Because they spend at least a turn in the air, right?
Right.
But when they hit hard.
They hit. Yeah. Well, it's essentially attacking for, 2 turns worth.
Can't go in that one. Can't go in there. Can't go in this one though. What are you selling? Thunder spears and wind spears. I already have a bunch of those.
Good thing you didn't go shopping first.
Let's get rid of 2 of those. Keep 1, just in case. In case I do decide to go with a Dragoon. There's 1 item here somewhere. Oh, there it is. The elixir. It's a pretty good item. Elixirs are always good. Okay, go into spell shop. I'll check this weapon store here, right? Yeah. This is the one that had the spears. Alright. Moving on. Let me pass. But you've been exiled, Your Highness. I cannot let you through. Never mind. And now we sleep. Am I disturbing you? Yes, I'm trying to sleep. What could my father be thinking? Am I not his own flesh and blood? Does he not care for me? How could a father exile his own son? There isn't a parent in the world that doesn't love their child. Didn't grow up where I grew up. I know some kids' parents that would throw their kid out in traffic just to get a little hit. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez. That's awful.
Well, my half-sister bought her nephew from her brother because he wanted to get strung out on drugs and she didn't want him to be around it, so she paid him, I think, $7,000 to drop him off, and then she went down to the courthouse the next day and adopted him. So she technically
One way to do it.
She technically bought her first son.
I mean, sounds like an upgrade of the situation. Don't you wish you had a Dragoon now?
Kinda.
Maybe,
Arrow hurts pretty good, though. I don't know how much Blizzard's gonna do. That's pretty good damage. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's gonna suck.
what?
He doesn't take much from physical hits. But
Got items?
He also hits like a truck. Because he does fucking... He's probably immune to silence, if I had to guess.
Immune to mini?
Probably immune to everything, if I had to guess.
Toad?
I really need the red mage to be doing damage, though. His lightning ignores what row you're in, which kinda blows. Everybody's gonna die here in a second. Maybe the black mage might live. Yep. Oh, the red mage one lived too. Come on, that. I have an idea, Nick.
What? Use a Dragoon?
That's part of it. Since
Larry.
Since all he's gonna do is magic attacks that target everyone. Huh. I should have enough to make 2 Dragoons. Nope.
Not if they're using both spears. You sold all your extra spears.
I did. I sold all my extra spears.
I know. You're like, I'm never gonna need to have 2 Dragoons.
I didn't know I was gonna use 1 Dragoon. Maybe I make him back into a knight. So he can at least have the blood sword. But he doesn't have any fucking headgear and shit. Then he has no gear. Make him a Viking. I'm gonna stay a Viking. He can be... Yeah, he's... Nope. It doesn't really matter where they're at, I guess. I don't have anything that, like, is strong against lightning. Alright, we're gonna try this. See how this goes. That was my first party wipe, I think, in this playthrough. No, I died one other time. To a boss way earlier.
Yeah.
I do like the sprite for the Viking. So, somebody's manipulating the king and tries to get him to kill his son. Instead, he, like, pulls out of it and he stabs himself. So that he can't be used to kill his son. And it's that dude who ends up being, you know, Garuda.
Fucking rude.
Alright.
Fucking Garuda. You know what I'm saying?
Garuda. It would be really cool if I could use, Earthquake's not gonna do it. put that on him. You're gonna go ahead and jump. You're gonna cast arrow and Bazaga. I think turtle shells protect though. Yeah,
you think
protect.
it'd be go? Oof. Don't you have reflect?
Have you seen me buy reflect, Nick?
Just saying. There's a few things that I've missed.
No, I don't have reflect. Holy shit! Alright, dragoons are still broken. Oh, he does do physical attacks. He never did physical attacks before.
Who?
Garuda. That's the first time I've seen him do a physical attack.
Maybe he doesn't until you hit him with the Dragoon. Or because you drew the attack using a Viking. I don't know.
I don't know, but beating his ass right now. Healing everybody up. Dragoons in the air. And now he does his lightning bullshit. Good thing I fucking bought a shitload of...
High potions?
Yeah, high potions again. Got him.
Almost too easy.
You know, I might make Mo a dragoon, because that guy, they hit hard.
Let's imagine what would happen if you actually had two spears that both hit.
Under the minister's control for so long, it's not your... I do not deserve forgiveness, nor do I expect it. Just know that your return has saved me. My soul is now freed from the torturous hold. As please, you must take your rightful place on the throne and bring peace to Saronia once more. Father... He already did his little dead. Now how is he still talking?
Didn't you see like the Deadpool thing where like...
No, it's like the when Paul Rubens dies in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. Yup.
That's a clip that I should have on standby to use on my streams at some point. Make it like a command when somebody types it in, it pops up. That'd be pretty cool. Ice Staff, Thorian Hammer, Main Gouge, Rusty Mail, Rune Bow, Rusty Mail, High Potion, Rusty Mail, Golem Staff, High Potion, Rusty Mail, Scholar Hat.
What does a rusty mail do?
Probably it's Rusty Mail, so I imagine it's armor. Earthen Bell, Gaia Vest, Viking Helm, Dragon Helm, Viking Mail. It's all but 2 chests. Hooray for the Warriors of Light. And the people rejoiced.
Hooray!
For the temple abandoned and torn in South Saronia between the horns. Noah's lute can sound dreams, but now lies dormant. Some would deem the temple of time. Wow, your rhymes are awful.
Something dark side.
free reign in my kingdom. You're welcome to anything you may deem useful to your noble quest. That's good, because I was going to steal all your shit anyway. We can never come back here again. When he died, the great mage Noah bequeathed his powers to his 3 disciples, Zande, Doga, and Une. Zande's the bad guy, we already heard about him. Une is the sleeping chick that was in the cave that I decided I didn't want to go to because I already knew it was in there. There's nothing we can do there. The only ones powerful enough to cause a calamity we're facing now are those 3 mages in Dalga. Nautilus's engine should be powerful enough to get you through the gales to the cross-shaped peninsula. Must head for the Daug continent now, warriors. Oh, this looks like a switch. What? What's down here? A couple of chests.
The last 2 you needed.
A very suspicious looking wall. This is a dead end, but I heard that there used to be a tunnel back in the day. There is, because there's a guy standing there. You can see him. I can clearly see him. But I can clearly also see no way to get to him. Means it'll probably come up from the bottom at some point. I don't know. I'm guessing. I haven't gotten that far. This is about as far as I got on my other playthrough because I was also working.
Work.
And I'm doing them side by side, basically, so...
It's hard not to get confused.
Now they're gonna go out and repair an airship called the Nautilus that can land on the ground but can't land in water. So it's the same but different. I think it's named after the...
But can it go over mountains?
The Nautilus was a submarine in a book, right? It was an old book.
Yeah, the Nautilus was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That's the one.
Captain Nemo.
Finding Nemo? Just keep swimming.
No, Captain.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
No, that was Dory.
Just keep swimming. It was in the same movie. The movie Finding Nemo.
But also in Finding Dory.
Nobody watched that movie. That movie was awful.
I mean, a lot of awful things, but...
Who was that? Was that Ellen DeGeneres or was that Rosie O'Donnell in that?
No, it was Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah. So, yeah, awful.
I mean, I'll take flack for it, but there's just certain people that I just can't stand.
Well, I mean, at least she backed up her threat and moved.
Well,
she's Europe's problem now.
I don't know. People really think Steve Carell is amazing, and I just don't see it. I
I mean, he has his moments. I like him in like Anchorman. I thought he did good in Anchorman, but he's playing, you know.
My wife thinks Anchorman is one of the best movies of all time. It
Anchorman
takes a
is
lot
great.
for me to. It takes a lot for me to turn off a movie. I've never made it through the first half hour of Anchorman. It was so bad.
Really?
Yes. Like, I've tried to break it into chunks to try to get through all of it. I've never been able to. It's awful.
The diving Nautilus. So it should be able to go in the water. Fagabard and Hidden Village west of Saronia. Must be that spot that I can't get to. I love Anchorman. I could watch that movie anytime it's on, I won't turn it off.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Shawshank Redemption and The Fifth Element. Whenever they're on, I just basically turn them on and I just like watch till the end.
The only part of The Fifth Element I don't like is how annoying Chris Tucker's character is in that. But that's kind of his character.
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
And I understand that. God, he's grating in that movie.
He's the fucking comedic relief. It's funny because he basically plays almost the same character in all of the Rush Hour movies.
Kinda. I'd say he's a bit more competent in the Rush Hour movies. Like, his character in The Fifth Element is kind of an idiot.
Blindingly so.
It's not that I don't like the movie. The movie's great.
Yeah.
It's got one of my favorite bad guy actors, like, of all time. Like, is it Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
That guy's awesome. I don't think I've ever seen him in a movie I didn't like.
Raise?
Yeah, it's death. On weak enemies.
No, raise or raise?
Raise.
But there's white rays and black rays.
Different rays.
But they're both rays.
But they're different rays. I did manage to get Thundaga, though. Now, here comes the problem. Do I... make him a black belt or keep him a dragoon?
I mean, you can keep him as a dragoon for a little while and see what happens.
I think I prefer the black belt instead of having to wait a turn to get the pay. Well, I mean, either way, you have to wait a turn to get the payoff because if you build up. Libra, yes. Already have Bozaga.
Libra. Silence could be useful.
Already have silence.
Obviously not, because you just spoke. Booyah!
Oh yeah. Alright, so we have officially done everything here. This looks like a submarine, but I can't land it in water. It is cool how the shadow changes based on whether you can land or not. If it's red, you can't land. With the Nautilus, should be able to get into here. Yeah.
The Nautilus. Can you fly over mountains?
Oh, God damn it. I did it again.
What?
Auto down right away instead of setting everybody up.
Look, you're just costing yourself money.
I know. and I hate it.
And spell slots.
I used 2 spell slots. I think I'll be okay now. I think that the staff that I gave to the red mage causes petrify. If you look, sometimes when he hits them, their bottom half will turn gray.
Maybe it's break.
Yeah, because it's going up. And I bet if I left her alone, she would just turn into stone. But then, if it's like every other Final Fantasy game, if they turn to stone, you don't get experience for it. I might just grind a little bit here for a minute.
Everybody wants to get stoned.
I feel like I'm under leveled. Go home. Get stoned. I don't remember the rest of the song. Probably because I didn't like the song. Oh look, they petrified my guy. See what level my guys are at after this. I'll make a goal. So I kind of need money too. So this kind of a double whammy on grinding. Job level 26. I have like 28, 29, something like that. Get 2 levels. I know why he's not doing as much damage, because I put him in the back row.
Oh.
Still doing shit for damage. God, these harpies are annoying. Keep confusing my guys.
Harpies.
Hairpiece? Ow, that hurt. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in. Who's there?
Can't land in the trees.
Don't you know this is the hall of the great mage Doga? Seize them, Kupo.
Well, that gives away who it is.
So, Moogles as guards. It seems that kind of feels like if my pug, if I walked into a house that was guarded by like pugs. They can bark a lot, but I just kick them.
Or
Get out of here, you
chihuahuas.
little shit.
All bark and no show.
I know who is threatening this world with darkness. It's my old colleague.
Are you threatening me?
Along with Une, we were disciples of greatest master of them all, Noah. When Master Noah died, he gifted me with his magic. He gave Une powers of the dreamscape, and finally gave Zande the gift of human mortality. Yeah, it kind of seems like Zande got a raw deal. You know, I'm going to give you all this magic
you're
power.
Gonna die.
You're going to be in charge of dreams, and I'm going to let you die. So yeah, to get back at everybody else because he got slighted, he's going to destroy the world. But the Earth Crystal is gone. Goldor destroyed it. What? Oh, that wasn't the real Earth Crystal. It was just a chunk of rock enchanted to produce gold. The real crystal's still hidden away, undisturbed. Zande is trying to rid this world of light. He's trying to harness the darkness and use it for his own power. He cannot be allowed to unbalance the world. I will come with you and aid you in your quest. Doga joined the party. And this is where I left off on my playthrough.
Well, I don't trust him. B, if it's anything like Final Fantasy II, he's gonna die in like half an hour.
Dude, Final Fantasy II was like the Final Fantasy equivalent of Game of Thrones. Do not get attached to anybody.
Everybody dies.
He sells magic. Ooh, arrow. Ooh, that hurt a lot though. Haste, Stona. Oh, haste is good. Bio, Faraga. Warp always kind of seems a little useless to me because I don't really ever use it.
Bio is also. You have to have a long fight to get that payoff.
Well, that changes later on in later Final Fantasy games for sure because poison becomes amazing.
Maybe you should do some Geisel Greens?
No, it's Fat Chocobo. He's just there for like storage purposes. You can put stuff in him to store and you can pick it up later. It's kind of pointless. It's not like you have a limited amount of inventory. I mean, besides being able to carry 99 of everything.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where I'm going.
But you don't know where you've been?
I sure know where I've been. I've been everywhere. Fucking harpies are stronger than they should be. So there's a town in there I can't get to. There's only one place I can think of that I might need to go to, and that's up here, but I couldn't get in here before because these statues were sealing it off. Can I get to it on the ground? No. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna run away if I can. If I don't die first. I'm dead. Holy shit. Yeah. It should be, my autosave should be just either just leaving the thing. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't lose much.
Already wipe.
To be fair, when I went through there on my my bestiary run, didn't get in a fight, so I didn't know how strong things would be there. I just landed, went there, and it knocked out my crew. Evidently, they're a little bit too strong for me right now. So where... There's an underwater temple here, because the bard said so.
Well,
I can't get to that place in the northeast.
can you go over mountains?
No. No, I cannot. But I can land on solid ground now. So there's really nothing here. That kind of blows. There's that cave I did.
The cave that you had to go up a waterfall to get to. You couldn't before.
This is where I was looking, but there's nothing here. There's a waterfall here I couldn't get over. There's a waterfall here I couldn't get over. There's just a forest here.
Is there anything inside there?
This I can't do anything in until I can figure out how to get through the rocks that are in it. There's the sleeping lady here somewhere. She, I think, is down here? Yeah. This is Une's shrine. Yeah, I gotta have a special item to wake her up. The key item I'm missing. I'm gonna talk to Sid. My new airship. Or, I still can't get in there because I can't go over mountains. That's not a chocobo forest. I can't get in there. I think it just kicks me back out. Yeah. Duh. That's where
Just
Sid
auto
is.
battle.
Sid's right here.
What about that cave in there? Oh, that's the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe Sid might want to know what's up and like bring him the Nautilus and be like, "Yo, check this out."
Well, apparently not. Apparently he is uninterested. Which seems wrong. I don't think I missed anything here. There's a couple caves over here, but I can't get to them. That's the very start of the game. Alright, so it's not going to be up here. Other than that. this airship is much faster than the other one was.
Kind of nice, honestly.
That's where I just was to get my ass beat. I honestly don't really know where to go. Somebody was saying there was a village over to the west here. The only village I know of that's over this way is that one. That didn't really have anything special in it. Already got that chocobo forest. Lost. I don't know where to go. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The chocobo summon. The guy who can't figure out anything but chocobo summon. Alright, you know what might be a good idea?
What?
You must take me with you to the cave of the circle. You'll have to use the use mini to enter. Where's cave of the circle? Kayla, my rib. Oh.
You know what? You might want to switch people to spellcasting classes if that's the case.
I should be able
Remember,
to I should be able to unmini once I get through the entrance. It's the way it's worked most of the time. Holy shit. They just killed my red mage? That fucking sucks.
I might as well go find a town.
I don't need
Did your red mage have armor on? Because he got hit really hard twice.
Well, these enemies are also, like, I'm not strong enough to be fighting these guys regularly, so I was trying to farm them a little bit, but they weren't progressing fast enough for my liking. God damn it. And it died. So he's gotten 0 experience this whole time, and the other 2 have already leveled up. The other 3 have already leveled up. All because I was being cheap. I guess if I was really being cheap, I could have just left him dead. Fat chocobo over there. HP and MP restored. Wait a minute. Aha. This is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. I don't have enough spells to give it. I guess I kinda do. He has no weapons, though. That's gonna suck. At least he's got armor.
I mean, you could do Bard. Because at least Bard can sing songs, right? Geomancer's useful, too. Because I think Geomancer has a skill you just kind of...
I guess we'll find out. Do I not have enough MP? I have no MP. That makes all the sense.
Does lock out to everything.
That's pretty good damage.
Oh.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, not much.
What are you guys doing?
I'm heckling Sarge as he streams. And working on my spreadsheet.
Oh.
His,
Your spreadsheet.
His spreadsheet of fun.
All right,
Everybody makes fun of my spreadsheet.
I know every time I go somewhere trying to have fun, I like to make an entire spreadsheet of things to do.
It's a
That
spreadsheet
way-
of things he wants to see.
That way it's more bureaucratic.
Hey, some people want to be Hermes.
You know what? It's probably better just to defend.
It's never better to defend.
And since I'm forced to be minied, I take a lot more damage. Well, that's not good.
What's up?
Back attacked.
So what have you decided on that you want to see?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm basically being pretty harsh on things because of the fact that, like, we're not going to have a ton of time.
No, we are not.
So, I'm trying to be chintzy about things. But,
I
you
think
know,
what? We got about 4 hours of time for the showroom floor.
usually it takes me a day and a half to get through the show floor.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have that this time.
I mean, we can also cancel any things too.
Ow. Missing at least one enemy here. 7. Bovian.
What are you playing, Sarge?
Final Fantasy 3. There they are. And it should be
How are your onions?
getting ripe. We made it, but we can't rest. My life force won't last much longer. Here, let me cast a spell on your ship. This will allow it to travel underwater. I'm not going to pronounce that.
Wait, what was it? I missed it.
It's a spell. You'll see it on my stream if you're still watching it. Nautilus can travel underwater thanks to Doga spell. You must go to the Temple of Time under the sea at the Cape Twin Horn, south of Saronia. There you'll find Noah's lute. Why do we need that? The music of the
Ratu.
magic lute.
Barata.
Next time. Can reach
Next
the world
time.
of dreams. You must use it to wake up Une and bring her back to our world. I, on the other hand, must go and fetch Eureka's key. Once you have found Une, you will need to commandeer the Invincible, a colossal battleship. Now go, find the loot, and awaken Une. Doga left the party. And the people rejoiced.
Alright.
I'll warp you out of here with my magic. I leave Une to you. Farewell now, warriors. Why can't you just warp me into your place so I could use your place to rest up and buy the other spells I'm missing? So I can only buy one. Faraga's the only one that's really important out of that whole set. Oh, it doesn't actually cure my mini status. I thought it might. I gotta change their jobs back. He was a Viking.
But what time does your son get up tomorrow?
He'll probably be up by around 7.
Yeah. What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I don't know, maybe hit the park. Depends on, I'd like to get outside before it gets too hot.
Danielle wants Zoe to go see a parade.
I'll have fun with that.
No, parades are boring.
I think that's why he's telling you to have fun with it.
But I ain't going. Danielle is going.
You can, as long as she takes, your daughter, then that's fine. She can do what she wants, and then you can go to sleep.
Yeah.
What else did I want to get? Bio, maybe?
I won't say haste.
I got haste. I just bought haste. I got Aroga already. Raise.
Raise?
I never
Did you get
used
raise or
form.
did you get raise?
Shut up. Just stop it, Nick. Stop it.
I apologize for nothing.
You're not responsible for nothing, Nick. Why would you apologize for something you're not responsible for?
Why you apologize for nothing?
Tell Emily I apologize.
Nope. Won't do it. Won't do it. Just can't do it.
He already hates me enough as it is.
She doesn't hate you. If she hated you, she wouldn't let you stay here.
So basically what you're saying is I'm gonna get murdered in my sleep?
Yeah.
No, because the guns are in my room. She only has a knife. Everybody knows she don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
All I'm saying is this is enough to... knife, gun, it works to get the job done. Pretty poetic how that works out.
When are you heading out there?
2
Concert's on the
weeks?
15th.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got like back-to-back shit going on. Right after that is Gen Con.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good of him to come down and visit and only stay for a single day.
Really?
Yeah, he comes down on the 15th, leaves on the 16th.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
short. I'm kind of short vacation time.
You know he's not really into MAGA country. I'm kidding. I'm making jokes.
But North Carolina was like...
You're kidding, but...
But, I mean, come on, he lives in Illinois.
Oh, by the way, I heard 18 people got shot in Chicago.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, like downtown, I was telling Danielle about it this morning. I was like, people get shot, man. Illinois.
Yeah, we gotta...
know.
I mean, we could always do what they do in England and ban guns, but then you get people getting stabbed everywhere like they are.
Yeah, and then they said you can't have pointy knives anymore.
Almost broken.
Because they're taking that away. They've
Yeah.
been trying to take that away in the UK too. No pointy knives. Everything has to be flat.
If they try and take my guns away here, it's gonna be a fight. I think that's why they don't do it. Where they'll never repeal the Second Amendment here because it would cause so much trouble.
I mean,
It
they're
would be way more
repealing
trouble
the First
than it's
Amendment.
worth. Maybe they... What? Nobody repealed the First Amendment. What the hell are you talking about?
They're working on it.
Who's working on it?
Like, literally the administration.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're like literally prosecuting people who say bad things about Trump and Vance.
No, name one.
Eugene Carroll will.
Who?
There was a guy from Germany who was denied access to the U.S. because he shared a JD Vance meme of him being fat.
He's also closing the borders, so that's probably why he got denied to come in.
Yeah, but people from Norway, they're white, so why would they care?
They're also not Americans, so... And they're from a foreign country, so if the border's closed, it doesn't matter what color they are, the border's fucking closed.
Then why is Trump's wife permitted to stay?
Because she's an American citizen.
That hasn't mattered before. They've been deporting American citizens
No,
already.
they haven't. Again, name one.
What's his face? Garcia, who got deported to El Salvador accidentally.
Accidentally. He's welcome to come back.
They told him no, and then they were forced to bring him back by the Supreme Court.
I want to know where your source is, because I don't believe that.
Some of this stuff sounds familiar.
I mean, I don't believe that they wouldn't let him back in if he was wrongfully deported.
I don't know, man. I would have said that about 6 months ago, but I don't put anything past these. The corruption, the weird shit could just happen. Shit's just weird.
Thiefy thief! Why don't you just use a thief?
So do you think Kamala would have been a better choice, Nick?
Oh, they're all terrible. That's the problem. That's what I'm
don't know if
about.
she would have been a better choice. Like, there's no way of knowing. You can't go back in time and know.
They're all terrible.
But I think that I think they were both bad choices.
Well, considering... I'm not going to get into it. If I get into it, then it's going to end up being an argument, and I don't want to make it an argument. But
Yeah, let's just drop the politics, because, you're on stream.
I don't give a fuck. Who's watching my stream? Just you and me. And the guy who's trying to sell me stream bots.
And the imaginary audience you promised 16 Final Fantasy games to.
Well.
Oh yeah, I gotta ban that guy. Thanks. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da, my view. It was only 3 minutes ago, so I guess I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, you just did it.
Yeah, he created his account yesterday.
I'm getting my ass kicked in this place.
Irradiated piece of shit.
Alright. Banned.
Thank you.
Like my one job.
You only have one job to do, Nick. One job.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your opportunity. But I did.
Oh, anyways. Speaking of nonsense, let me bring up some more nonsense. Why is Elon Musk and Trump fighting? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to this shit.
I don't know. I know Elon swapped sides because something. I guess because all the damage it's done to his business.
No,
people are defacing Teslas and Cybertrucks all over the place and destroying dealerships.
That's different. His whatever big beautiful bill, the budget bill that he's trying to ram through, literally takes away and sunsets electronic vehicle credits. And it literally a giant threat to Tesla, because now Tesla's the cars are going to have to cost more, right?
Yeah,
because usually you would buy an EV and then you would get some money back from the government because you're buying something that's environmentally friendly. Now you don't get that credit, which was thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but are electric vehicles actually environmentally friendly?
Yeah.
Not really.
Like it kind of depends, because there's the amount of shit that it takes to make a battery and all the other stuff. Like, you have to be able to drive the EV. It has to be efficient enough to break the barrier. Like, it has to have longevity. If it's a shitty EV that breaks down too soon, then you're actually worse off, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things. It's like, yeah. Oh, hey, that looks like a special
I
item.
got the loot.
What does that do? Lull people to sleep? No, wakes them the fuck up.
So The guy I talk to at work all the time, we talk politics all the time because he's a communist and I think that's funny. But he was telling me about some of the shit that they're doing in LA as far as like combating the quote peaceful protest, end quote. You know, the peaceful protests where they're burning people's property and destroying public facilities. And
I mean, come on, it's LA, man.
privately owned businesses.
They win a basketball playoffs, the town burns them to the ground. So
I mean, it's not as bad as Philadelphia, but it's up there.
That is true, but at the same time,
Philadelphia was the only NFL stadium to have a jail on site.
if Philly riots, they don't call it a peaceful protest.
Also true. I mean, I see it both ways.
They may call it a Super Bowl celebration.
Well, yeah.
No,
These are the people. Philadelphia is the people that booed Santa Claus.
That is true.
Not only that, but they also they threw batteries.
Yeah, they threw batteries at injured players being carted off the field.
Yeah.
But so the point was, he was arguing that it was outside of Trump's legal rights to send Marines to California. Or to send Marines to LA.
It's technically borderline.
It's not.
Because
He can move
you can't
troops
deploy
anywhere
them.
he wants.
Right, but you can't deploy them.
No, you can. You can't declare a war without.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
congressional-
That's the National Guard, like the National Guard of California. The Marines, yeah, he can do that, right?
Yeah,
But I
'cause
think it was the
Marines are
National Guard of
national.
California. He tried to basically force them to do something, but if they're the National Guard of California, then they answer to the governor, not necessarily to the federal government. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
That was
Yeah,
what
he-
the fight
he-
was about.
the National Guard is state funded, so he wouldn't be able to do anything with the National Guard. But moving
But he
Marines
tried to.
there is a different story. He can move Marines
Right.
wherever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Sorry, but they were both present in the trying to quote unquote keep order.
well, I mean, the police were failing at it, so
I-
somebody had to.
Whether the police were okay, it's obvious that the police were failing at it, but whether it was because a lack of motivation or something else, you know what I mean?
you know what I mean?
No,
Brian?
I don't.
Because they're just like, well, these are our citizens, we're here to serve and protect them, so we're just gonna be like, okay, well, we're just gonna look the other way. Versus, we're actually gonna fucking keep order and stop them from burning shit down.
But that's not what was happening.
Right.
What was
But-
happening was, apparently, if you talk to somebody on the Democratic side, they say that the police instigated situations where violence happened. If you ask somebody,
It
right,
escalated.
the situation was already escalated and the police were useless because they fucking are in LA.
I believe most police are useless and they're just fucking turds. Not all of them.
Depends
It-
on the
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I feel like that's one of the things where like a union is used to save the lowest quality people.
Well, it's all about the worst thing that happened was the policing profit that's happened nationwide. That's the big issue.
Yeah. Level up.
The what? I didn't hear what you said.
Policing for profit.
Oh.
Like, the Supreme Court basically said that, the police have no legal obligation to protect you.
They don't.
They don't. Like, they're against you. Like, cops are not your friends. They're there to, not serving protectants to harass and collect.
Right. They are not there to prevent crime. They're there to clean up the aftermath.
They're there to create crime because of quotas for budgets.
Can't you just, like, pop up?
Yeah.
You're just looking for something else.
I'm just looking.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a little biased as far as police goes because I got family that are cops, and every cop that I know has been alright. They don't seem like the crooked type or anything, but I know that there are. Like, I don't know that they are. It sounded wrong. But I know that there are crooked cops, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the thing is that I would say, like, you know, like hometown, like small town cops who actually know and understand the community.
No, that makes it worse.
Dude, did you hear about that?
That's hit or miss to me.
Dude,
because when I literally grew up in a town where, like, there are two
That
police
was the 80s and 90s, Nick. That's long gone. You can't do that anymore. That's long gone.
My whole hometown is owned by one dude. He owns the jewelry shop, the motel, the grocery stores. He owns the gun store, pawn shop, 2 car lots, and a whole bunch of other shit. But his name, what the fuck is his name? It's not Jude. That's my neighbor when I was a kid. Fuck, I can't think of his name. But he's the mayor of Wayne County. Like, he's the mayor of the town of Wayne. He owns everything there, and he gets away with fucking murder. Like, I'm not convinced he hasn't literally gotten away with murder.
Have you heard of the Karen Reed story? I'm sure you have, Nick. My wife won't shut up about it.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so like, I have my wife was following this trial the whole time. Like, it is straight up police corruption. Like, you just look at it and the negligence that they got away, the conflict of interest that happened, everything. It was this inside job. So basically what happened is this police officer died in the front lawn of another police officer's house. Right? And they are trying to frame it on his wife or girlfriend. I don't know. Is his wife or girlfriend? And they basically said that she ran over him in reverse. But here's the thing. His body was found with, like, out a jacket or something. That detail I'm iffy on. I think there was no jacket. Maybe there wasn't. But, like, 30 feet from the road in the other cop's front yard. Right? So she dropped off this officer at this other officer's house who was having a party. He's like, hey, I'm going to call you back. We'll get back in. So he goes in. He doesn't answer. She takes off, calls the cell, leaves a bunch of angry messages, and like wakes up like super early in the morning and is like, hey, where's my husband, boyfriend, or whatever? Calls him, nothing. Calls all these other people, and the guy's body is found in the front yard of another cop, and the people who were inside never came out when there's a dead body in their front yard and there's police and emergency services out front of their house. Nobody came out of that house the entire time.
That's a little weird.
Not only that, was at like 2:00 in the morning, one of the people in the house Googled, how long does it take to die in the snow?
That's a little awkward.
Right? And then there was phone calls between this one cop and other cops at 2:30 in the morning, and they claimed that it was butt dial because he was having sex with his wife and butt dialed somehow. And then the day before the subpoena of their phones came in, they got rid of their phones, destroyed them, and got new ones. Also, the guy who was collecting the blood in the snow was using Solo cups and a paper bag.
Jesus
Then,
Solid.
and then after they took her car into impound to check it out, the cops came back to the house, then found broken taillight pieces that he didn't find in the day, but at that night later on. And somehow, and you gotta remind you, there was a blizzard, or maybe not a blizzard, but a winter storm or something, pretty bad winds and snow, right? And mind you, they found a hair on the back of her car with the boyfriend's hair on the car. Now, mind you, she drove home, parked it in her garage, backed out, hit another car, which you can see her hit the other car on a ring camera, leaves. Then they impound it and take it 35 miles away in a blizzard, and they found a hair on the bumper of the dead guy.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward. 35 miles away in a blizzard, and a hair.
The hair stayed on the. Yep.
That's a little shifty.
Oh, dude, the whole thing is shifty, and even.
Well, I mean, that specific piece, But yeah, there's a lot of things that are suspicious, but that. Yeah.
Oh man, and the judge, because the first time it went. They called it a mistrial on the first one, so she had to go back. And the same judge did the second hearing of the trial, which is not, that doesn't happen. And the lady was, so it's just all connected. There's all this huge corruption. And there's text messages between other cops talking about her, wanting her, and some other stuff. There's a lot of weird things that went on. But they basically argued that she backed over her boyfriend when he was drunk. The car hit his shoulder or his forearm and launched him 20 feet back and doing a pirouette, because he had basically what looked like allegedly dog bite marks on his arm. Oh yeah, and the dog that was in the home was rehomed the next day, and the people who were there sold that house, ripped up the carpet that they just put in like 6 months ago or some shit like that. It is so shady.
Ten kinds of awkward.
10 kinds of awkward. This is some shady shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta call them Shady Shin, because they're so shady.
Call them Slim Shady. Wiki.
Shady Lane Estates.
Wiki Slim Shady.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, where I grew up. If you look on YouTube and look up the lowest income places in America, it was at least number 5 on a couple of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, and especially after the Obama hit. Not even joking, Obama pretty much killed my hometown.
What are you talking about? He gave everybody Obama money.
No.
Obama phones?
He took away all of my hometown's jobs. Would you like to know
everybody
how
has Obama money and Obama phones?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to hear
He
that.
shut down 70% of the coal mines within a week. It had zero plan to re-employ the people that worked in the coal mine or re-educate them on how to do another job. And these people like grown up, lived their whole life working for a coal mine.
They're coal mining since they're 5.
So now, in lieu of not being able to mine coal, they
Mine meth?
yeah, basically. That's what it turned into. Like if you go to Huntington, West Virginia now, where Marshall University is, 60 to 70% of the stores are fucking closed. Like everything has boards on the windows. You see people like lighting up meth pipes on the street. It's disgusting.
Fantastic. Sounds like a fantastic place to live.
It didn't used to be like that. I mean, it was always kind of bad. It was a college town. Everybody's always fucking drunk.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the Offspring song, this, on the street.
But there was always places you can go and you can be safe and have a good time, do what you want to do. But
Where everybody knows your name.
not anymore.
All right.
Now you gotta watch where you go because you might find used needles, broken glass from people fighting over crack. It's gross. Like
Crack fights.
I don't want to go back. Like the only reason I would go back is if my uncle passed away and I had to go back for his funeral. Other than that, never going back.
All right, I'm gonna go call it a night. Take it easy, gents.
All right, man.
Later.
Thanks for
Take it
stopping
easy.
in.
Not a problem. All right, peace.
Peace.
Later. But yeah, my hometown is pretty awful now.
Yeah, I mean, my hometown's not much better. It's funny because everybody knows that there's 2 cop cars, and they're never anywhere near each other. So if a cop goes by you, you basically put the pedal down because you can speed with reckless abandon for the next 5-10 minutes, and you're never gonna run into that other cop car.
So the primary source of money for the town when I was growing up, besides the coal mines, like the corrupt version of them collecting money, of the police collecting money, was hitting pot fields, right? Hold on. Kind of lost where I was going. So yeah, they'd go and they'd hit these pot fields, and if you paid them, you wouldn't get in trouble. If you gave them like a brick of marijuana, you gave them if you had enough marijuana to give them, you wouldn't get in trouble. If you had enough money to pay them, they wouldn't say a word about it.
You know,
If you
just look the
didn't,
other way.
You'd get fucked over bad. Like
One of those, you gotta have money to make money.
I mean, I know people that I went to high school with that are doing like 30 to 40 years in prison because they got busted with enough marijuana to make it a big time felony. But when we were growing up, they didn't even smoke. Like, where did it come from?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's not to say that they couldn't have picked it up later, but they just weren't the type.
Yeah.
I mean, shit happens, people change, but that's a pretty drastic change.
It is. I don't know. It just, like, I mean, I grew up in a farm town that is backwoods Michigan where it was 99% white. You know, Hispanic people, like, moved to the area and people, like, went nuts. There was a black family that, like, moved over the summer, and literally, like, people would be, like, not quite burning crosses in their lawn, but it was well known that they were not welcome. And you know what changed everything?
No clue.
In the winter, basketball season starts, and they had a son who played basketball. Now, you know high school sports are everything.
Oh yeah, everything was football back home.
We had the only black kid in...
you were the best then. You were good. You were good.
So, at that point, everybody's like, oh, you're our friend now. Until basketball season is over, and then you and your family can leave.
It's fucked up.
That is the kind of farm town I grew up in. 99% white, and not friendly or welcoming to anyone.
To be fair, the only black family I knew growing up, besides when my dad was in the army and we traveled with him, like in my hometown, the only black family I knew was the family my dad would buy his weed from. And then he would always complain that he would double wrap it with in papers, so it would have less pot in it than it should. Motherfucker.
Is that a zombie?
Yeah.
Why don't you cure it?
I'm trying to raise it.
Raise it to death?
Yep. That hurt. They didn't hit.
I don't know if Raise will work as an instant kill, but you can try Kiraga.
I can't. I have no more spell charges for Kiraga left.
Well, we can Libra it.
Well, he's weak to fire.
Or Kira.
And I'm out of spell charges for fire. Damn it.
Fyra. Fun.
He is getting taunted pretty well by my, Damn! 3,000 damage from my fucking black belt. Oh, god damn it. These are all gonna be monsters.
Monsters. Maybe you should use some ethers.
Monsters? I don't have any. Ethers are not in this game.
Not that I'm telling you what to do, but
Which is, I'm not bitching. I'm just saying.
I call it like I don't want to be like a backseat gamer, but at the same time, I'm also offering helpful hints.
It's like when people say, "I don't want to tell you you're wrong, but you're wrong."
No, I mean, like, I'm never gonna phrase it like my opinion is the end-all be-all. Like, I give you suggestions, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to use Kira or Kiraga. Fine, fuck you. Okay, great. But, you know, it's not gonna stop me from saying, oh, you wanted to use 2 Dragoons? Maybe you should have sold all your spears.
That happened one time, Nick. One time.
I know. But, like, my thing is, I have a pack rat tendency. You know this. I love loot. And there's no, like, there's nothing that says, oh, you can only carry 99 pieces of loot, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why you sell it.
Because I needed the money.
Nah.
I needed the money to buy more shit.
Why do you need to buy shit when you can just take shit?
He is steadily taunting this dragon, though. He's also almost dead. I win.
You also need a heal.
A blood lance.
Oh, Bloodlands, Blood Sword. Don't be selling that now.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Death claws. Oh my god, dude. I didn't know they started in this game. That's kind of sick. Oh my god, they hit hard. Well, they hit my fucking mages hard. 1,300 hit points, no weaknesses. So this should go down pretty quick. Reflective mail. Let me guess. Monsters! What the fuck?
Those look gnarly.
This is what happens when Valentines go wrong.
Sorry, there was a big Lebowski moment there, and...
Alright, you managed to draw all of their attacks.
I don't know if you have ever seen that movie.
Yes, Nick, I've seen the Big Lebowski.
This is what happens when you... Yeah.
I am almost out of spell charges for anything worth using.
Well, this might be the end.
Oh, they make other ones. Awesome. Okay, you managed to get it all.
That's a lot of experience. Sorry, what kind of hammer was that?
Triton hammer.
So what you're saying is,
everything here.
hammer time?
I missed chests in the Temple of Time. I have to go back.
Yes, you do, apparently.
See, I did the thing this time. I didn't just go straight in auto battle.
I'm glad.
I can learn things. So, you're a lefty, right? So, what? How many people do you know that are as crazy as all these like leftists that are shown on like YouTube and shit?
I mean,
Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. I'm just, you
no,
know, I'm
I-
genuinely curious of how bad it is.
I am, my wife is very far left. I consider myself a centrist.
Okay.
But, like, I am, like, liberal as far as policies go, but financially conservative. Like,
Okay.
I believe gay, trans, furry, whatever you want to be, like, if you can live your life and you don't fuck with other people, great. Go be free.
See, here's
Go
the problem.
do what you want to do.
The problem is, I don't care what they do with their own selves. But did you see how some of these parades looked?
I mean, I get that.
With naked people walking down the street in front of kids, with kids in the parade?
Yeah.
I don't want my kids exposed to that.
Well, I agree with that. But I also believe that the whole freedom of religion thing means that you shouldn't be posting the 10 Commandments in school. Because everybody should be able to do whatever fucking religion they want.
I guess it depends.
Or lack of.
Because they never did that at school for me.
What's that?
I said I guess it depends on what school you go to.
So in the state of Louisiana, it's mandatory by law now that the 10 Commandments are posted in every school in the state.
Okay, that's a state law. That's fine.
But the point of the matter is, it shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't.
Like,
and I can agree with that.
Like, you should, you know, be able to. And at the same time, you know, people are like, well, if one of the materials that my child's teacher chooses is a story about a gay couple with a child, they should be able to opt out of that too.
I agree with that too.
Because the fact of the matter is, like,
there's zero reason why, to me, there's zero reason why any kid should be subjected to anything regarding sexualization of anything until they're of an age where they can actually understand it.
And
you know what I mean?
I feel like, I feel like that age needs to be defined.
Where like 8 years old is too young.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're doing it in like second and third grade in some places. That's even. But it's like here they're doing it in second, third grade in some.
But
places.
I also feel like, you know, there's times where, like, I don't know, like, just allow kids to be kids. At least through elementary. Let them get through 5th grade. Let the world be small for them.
My kids are still in the boys are gross phase, which I hope they stay that way for a good long time.
The what?
The boys are gross phase.
Oh.
Ew, it's a boy.
All I gotta say...
Even though all of their friends... Well, most of their friends are boys, so it's not like...
All I gotta say is, it's gonna be awesome when they start dating.
No, it's not, because I'm gonna be that old man sitting on the porch
with a shotgun and a shovel,
cleaning his shotgun when they bring home their first date.
It's gonna be amazing. The only thing that would make that better is if I was sitting there next to you in a little rocking chair.
Hey Nick, hand me that boar snake. I need it over here for the... What? No, not the 5.56. I need the 30 caliber boar snake. This thing's got a little bit of a groove to it.
Gotta get something a little more girthy, if you know what I'm saying.
This bullet will punch a hole in you like, you know, Kanye.
Oh no, I don't know about that, man.
Dude, dude, I can't believe how fucking crazy that dude is.
Dude, the fact that he ran for president and he's like outright crazy. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like, there is a person that is a cry for help.
No, like, the thing with Diddy, that man should be in prison.
Yeah, well, he looks like he's going to.
No, he's not. He got acquitted.
He got acquitted of the worst charges, but the charges that he did get convicted on will put him away for at least 10 years.
I don't know about 10 years. I didn't hear anything about 10 years. I heard he pretty much got away with everything because he got charged with so much shit and only got found guilty on like 4 charges.
Yeah, there's a lot that he got acquitted of.
I don't know, man. Seems fishy. But it's New York, so I don't really expect anything better.
I mean, I have a very low opinion of New York, so like I literally went to New York City one time and I did everything I needed to do, so I will never have to go back again.
Well, the other thing too, you can't really compare the rest of the state to New York City. Like, I'll be the first one to tell you I don't like New York. I lived there for a long time. I didn't live in the city, but I lived in New York. The problem with the way New York is set up, right, is every time something gets voted on in New York, the only place that it's targeted for is New York City. Because that's where all the politicians live, that's where, you know, most of the well, not even most of the population, most of the concentrated population lives. That's what everybody knows. Like, when I tell people I'm from New York, I moved down here from New York, like, oh, what part of the city are you from? Which one of the boroughs? I'm like, none.
So you're literally talking about the behemoth.
Yeah.
You're also literally talking about the state of Illinois too, because
everything revolves around Chicago.
Right. There's Chicago, and then there's the rest of the entire state. And there's more people that live in Chicago that don't live in Chicago. But yeah, but all I gotta say is I've been to Buffalo a couple times, and people there are cool as fuck.
Yeah, Buffalo's not bad. Oh, I see where it's at.
Shit, what's that? What's that town? Rochester. I have a couple friends from Rochester.
Rochester's not bad either.
Yeah, they're not bad. Like, but Rochester's a kind of a weird place.
It is, but it's like a travel hub for New York. Like one of the biggest train stations in the state is there. I've only been to Rochester a couple times, but every time I've gone there is to go somewhere else. It's the same way with Chicago. The only time I've ever been to Chicago is to go to someplace else.
The only time I've flown through Atlanta's airport is to go someplace else.
Except for when I went to Wizard World the one time.
Which, yeah, we need to make plans. We need to make plans for, like, next year or
Wizard
something.
World was fun, dude. Yeah, I had a blast.
Either Wizard World or, like, C2E2 or, you know... Protectorate?
I think it keeps you from instant death.
No, I thought it auto put protect on you.
Resistive to fire, ice, and lightning. That's actually pretty fucking good.
So, the Viking.
No, usually if they do magic attacks...
Oh, Diamond. Diamond, well, okay. It used to be Opal.
Resistance to lightning and prevent the wearer from turning into a toad. Kinda wish I had teleport now, though. Whatever. I'll protect the healer.
Not even a healer, he's a red mage.
Are you kidding? I went to optimize, the optimal for the equipment, and I saw something changed. None of the numbers have changed. They just switched the hands that the weapons were in.
It's like, look, man, I'm not telling you to live your life, but
Jesus. Well, he's almost dead. Yeah, hit him. Hit the tanky boy.
hey, thank you, boy.
But like I was saying, the guy that I work with that is a communist, he'll openly say that he's a communist. It's like my first question to him when I found out about that was, name one successful communist nation where they actually have the communist utopia they always want. So, well, China, I'm like, no. China's kind of a shithole.
So, China's, and forgive the interpretation, but China's similar to Detroit. Detroit has 6 square blocks of beautified shit that they show on TV, and then miles of wasteland.
Yeah.
That's what China is. You've got Shanghai, you've got Beijing, you've got Hong Kong, you've got a couple of like nice cities that are very proper and taken care of, and miles of wasteland.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the workers are overworked. They don't get paid enough. Like, they have nets around the outsides of some of their skyscrapers to keep people from killing themselves by jumping off the roof.
Yeah.
In a way, that seems smart. In another way, it's like, why are so many of them jumping off the fucking roof?
It's fucking awkward.
But, like, on paper, communism seems like it makes a lot of sense. But it's one of those things that can never happen.
Well, I mean, any form of government is bad to the extreme. Like, communism is bad to the extreme. Capitalism is bad to the extreme. Like, that's... The thing is that there are certain people who just want power.
Well, I mean, like I said, on paper, communism seems like it would be a good way to go. Everybody shares everything. There's nobody gets rich off the back of somebody else because everybody's putting in the same amount.
Yeah.
Same amount of money and everything. But then you think about it, some people work a lot harder than other people.
And where people are just like, I only need to work so hard to get by.
Yeah.
So why work harder?
This was a case
The point of the matter is,
we did in college, right? We had a whole course where it was like we had to pick a version of government to go by at the beginning of the class, and then the entire class was graded the same way that version, like, government would go by. Like, if you were doing capitalism, you could literally work deals out to have somebody else do your work for you as long as it got done and it was done right and nobody's getting bullied or anything. But communism won out. I don't know why. It did. But so he's like, all right, so now the way this works is no matter how much work you put in, everyone's going to get the same grade. We're going to average out all of the work, and everyone's going to get the same grade. That's the way we're going to do it. Which started out fine, because the smart kids were working their ass off because they wanted a good grade. The dumb kids were, not dumb kids, maybe lazy kids, were doing the same shit they always do, where you don't turn in homework, you don't do shit on time.
Yeah, they would do just enough.
Do just enough to get by and pass. Eventually, though, the smart kids started noticing their grades were not what they wanted them to be because they were getting dragged down by the people that weren't doing as well. And the people that weren't doing as well noticed that their grades were higher than they expected. So they did less. And eventually the people that were really working hard found out, doesn't matter how hard they work, if nobody else is doing the work, it's going to drag them down. So they stopped working.
And then when everybody stopped working,
everyone failed. Like, literally everyone failed. That was the only class that I've ever failed, and it turns out it was an unbeatable boss. It didn't matter which form of government you picked at the beginning of the class, it was going to fail. Because you can't have...
Nobody ever passes that course?
0 people pass that course.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even if you pick something else...
It doesn't matter which form of government you pick, because he does things... He tries to do it to the extreme. Like for communism. Not everything...
It's a hell of a lesson.
Yeah, it teaches you what is wrong with it and what works for it. So, like, for communism, you got people that can't do certain things, but they're taken care of by the people that can. Until they stop trying, and the people that are on top have the power over all of these people that are working for the betterment of the communist nation. And they don't have to do shit. Except run shit. And that causes, you know, a lot of corruption, which leads to a lot of people getting pissed off and suffering for it, like North Korea, for instance, how they have 0 fucking food to feed their people, but every time somebody goes over there to visit, the stores are full and, you know, everything is squared away and it looks good because it's all a fucking show.
Well, you know, in North Korea, you're required to have a portrait of the Kim family.
Yeah.
And it must be in your house. And if you if inspectors come and look at your house and the picture has any dust whatsoever on it, you can be executed.
I mean,
like,
North Korea is not a great place.
No, but it also, if your house starts on fire and you let the portrait burn, and if somebody gets out alive and you let the portrait burn, you are executed. Because your first thought...
I've never heard that, but I can see it happening.
And it's not only that, but it's to the 3rd generation. So the person who is guilty of the offense is executed, and the people, the 2nd and the 3rd generation, are punished. They go to work camps.
They might as well execute him at that point.
Speaking of executed, look at your red mage.
I see that. I'm trying to fix it, but I went to turn off fucking auto battle, and apparently I hit the button twice. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some fucking Phoenix Downs. My red mage is the one that's going down the most, so he's losing experience. I don't think anybody can equip the Gaia vest except for...
Probably a Geomancer.
They finally got another staff. That's right, I just picked that up. Alright. This is also an area that I haven't heard anything about here in the game. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be here yet. So at some point I may have to stop and turn around anyway. Fucking black belt's doing work though.
Glass cannon, baby.
But so yeah, so after we finished that year, that class was over. The teacher actually pulled us aside. He's like, really, it just, the grades that we were given weren't the grades that we were getting. So, I mean, it looked like everybody was failing. But if they failed everybody out of the class all the time, then
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Be a thing. So what they would do is that you would get a separate grade given to you that didn't reflect your actual grade. And he actually looked at how much work you were putting in and all this shit. Oh, it's Odin. Shit! I'm gonna die.
Oh, you found the tunnel.
Yeah, and I've also found Odin. I didn't heal.
You didn't even heal?
No, I didn't know it was Odin.
You didn't draw attacks? That's only gonna work once.
Yeah, it didn't work at all. And wow, he actually didn't hit as hard as I thought he would. Bio did work? Look at this shit, 1600 damage? And I think it actually managed to poison him? Guess I'll find out.
If you win this as a fucking joke... Undaga, baby.
Using all my most powerful spells. And Libra. Holy shit, he did work. He did damage. Motherfucker. No weakness. Also doesn't tell me what his health is. So, there's that.
Oof. I need a,
Almost out of magic altogether. On my red mage.
$16 hits.
You got hit back for it. It's upsetting that I'm doing this just to fucking get my spell slots back. Also, I guess the poison didn't take on Odin. He might be immune to it.
No, but Bio sure did hit hard.
Yeah, I did. Oh no. Oh, it didn't kill everybody. Oh, I thought it would.
Yeah, I thought it was like you only had so many
man.
rounds, and then it was just like, well, guess what? You're done.
He must be getting close to death.
Draw again. Successful.
fucking hurts. Okay, so drawing is not helping.
Kira.
Should help at least survive. Ooh. God damn it, he did it first. Oh, their fucking guy died. And of course.
Well, at least it wasn't the red mage that lost the experience this time.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That was a
My
lot of
strength
experience.
is yours to command, warriors of light. Catastro. Hello? Can you help me out here? Oh, I don't have any more Phoenix Downs. I do have raised Oh, everybody's alive and full health. That's handy.
That is good.
I did get teleport. Why can't I teleport out of here?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because I'm in the castle.
Maybe now that you're in a dungeon?
Fuck! Monsters!
Monsters! Look at you.
Holy
Look at you.
shit, that hurt. 700 fucking damage.
You need to get some better armor for your red.
I haven't found any.
Maybe you should do a different job.
Monsters? All these are gonna have
Zero.
monsters in them. Phoenix down. Monsters? The black mage is, or the fucking black belt is definitely the damage right now. So there's what, 5 more chests? This is all of them. Monsters! No. Elixir. Monsters! Well, my black belt keeps hitting first. I ain't worried. Monsters! I gotta do it every time. Oop. Elixir. Phoenix down. Monsters! Phoenix down. Monsters and an elixir. I was right. Yoink. Why is it that, like, monks always seem to do the most fucking damage?
Do not know.
Oh, can't land here.
But I will say it's about time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too. Already looked over here. Just where else should I check before I call it a day? I already know where I have to go, so.
The nice thing about traveling through the air is there's no monsters.
Way faster and there's no attacks. I thought
Yeah.
for sure this would be a thing.
There's no monsters.
Ah, real monsters.
Right?
I'm gonna check out these spots.
I'm just surprised that, like, when you look at the underwater map, there's only like 3 or 4 dots. Like, I figured there would be like way more different places to explore for such a large map.
I mean, you think about it this way though. There's 3 different world maps for this game so far.
Yeah, so far.
So far.
To be fair,
Well, I can check. Really gotta do something about the magic defense though. Like, these guys have like no magic defense.
yeah, you gotta.
All right, I'm gonna go use a hotel and then call it a day. Got a lot done.
Yeah.
How much money do I actually have? I've got almost 100K. Well, I mean, I had almost 100K. I went to buy a bunch of fucking Phoenix Downs and high potions. Might as well do that now. It's like all of my money. Maybe I don't need that many. Do a cool 15.
You probably will need, you know, a couple of other things.
Well, I mean, I got all my potions. I've got 99 or close to it of all the status ailment stuff.
Got 99 potions.
See, look, I'm not even as far as I am on this game. In this one, this is the one that I'm using to finish out the bestiary and do all kinds of different fucking shit for achievements and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I turn those boosters on, and my guys are level 35. And
Yeah.
they're still higher level than the ones that I'm using now. And by the
Wait,
way, the mages have changed their jobs because they maxed out the black mage and red mage jobs. They both got it to level 99.
Wow.
Wasn't even trying to farm it, just kind of happened. Because I had everything
Sometimes
set.
these things happen.
I had everything set to like 4 times. I'm curious about the bestiary though. I want to see how much shit I've actually missed so far.
You were at 104 before.
Missing
112, 115.
Ab 2 or 112, 115. Charybdis? I killed Charybdis?
Yeah.
I'm missing 125, 129.
Wow, you missed a lot. Honestly, I didn't feel like you did.
Well, these aren't... I don't know if I missed these, or if I haven't gotten to them yet, because they might be in the same place as this one. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are. Because the dragon's in both. It's down here and in the, Steal... Oh, you can steal in this. Resistances. Yeah, he's immune to everything. Alright, now I have to check something else. Nothing stealable, he doesn't drop anything. Okay, so that's him. What the other bosses?
Yeah, I also feel like you weren't supposed to probably do that fight. But it's funny because, like, I was looking up the evoker stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And, like, the evoker, like, you can buy some of the summon magic, but the rest of it you have to, like, find, you know? And that's one of the ones you basically have to find and, you know, beat them in order to, like, unlock it.
Yeah. There's
And he's
that
one of the
Leviathan.
stronger. Yeah, he's like
Bahamut.
one of the strongest ones.
So
So I was surprised.
There's nothing to steal from these guys that's worth a shit. So I don't feel bad for not using a thief so much. But like I said, I have a whole fucking game file to use now to go and get all this shit. And I'm using the boosters on that one, so it won't be anywhere near as difficult. But that being said, everybody thanks for coming out, and have a good night. Peace. I may or may not be on tomorrow night. My anxiety may be a bit, maybe struggling a bit, because I don't do well with fireworks, and you know it's America's birthday. So
Yeah, I was about to say.
Happy 4th, by the way. It's already 1 a.m. here, so enjoy your fireworks and whatnot. I will be trying not to chew my nails off and probably drinking and playing cards with my friend. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.